My name is Dr. Harlan C. Vanover, 5th degree black belt. On July the 5th, I'll be 90 years of age. I was a member of the 8th Air Force, 381st Heavy Bombardment Group, Squadron 533 in World War II, flew 35 missions over Germany. When I signed up for the service, I was 20 years old. Of course, that was a time where the patriotic thing to do was to join forces of some sort, armed forces, and a lot of people were concerned about danger and this type of thing. Fortunately, most of us never thought much about that. And I can give you a little information on what was flying while we were, that was we were running the occasion of being shot down a couple of times there. We was over a target north of Berlin. We got hit with flak, and 2 engines were out, and one of the third engine was smoking. And everybody was quite worried, So we had to drop out of the formation, and we were sitting there over a setting duck, so to speak, for the fighter craft, but somehow or other, we managed to go from 28,000 feet down to when we crashed in Holland, landed in a big, muddy turnip field. And we all were just completely covered with mud. Finally got the door free, and we all got out, but the plane didn't blow up. Then we looked off to the right, I could see a truck coming. That was where the Germans were located. Looked off to the left, the truck was coming. That's where the English were located. So we were debating who was going to get there first. The English truck got there first. And so we all jumped in the truck and we were off. And a lot of people, a lot of my friends were killed. And what would you say to these people if they could come back, And I would have said, the job well done. You stayed the course. We're proud of you. And we know that you always did the best you could. Yes, when I was 59 years old, I had thought about getting involved with martial arts. And I really entered my mind a number of times over the years. But I always seemed to have a too busy schedule. So I decided one day, well, I'm going to make time now. So I went down to the YMCA, where now Senior Master Morris used to teach. So I went down and signed up for it. And thinking, well, maybe I'll get to be a blue belt one of these days. And I thought that would be a pretty high rank, at that time. So I said, maybe I'll learn a little bit about self-defense. And that was one of the things I wanted to do, But over the years, I enjoyed it, and I continued to do it because you keeps you healthy. Whether you like it or not, when you get so old, you just can't do things as well as you could with younger people, And I recognize that, and I accept that. My doctors told me, he said, if you hadn't been doing that over the years, you'd probably been dead a long time ago. But the big thing was that a long time ago, I decided I'd just stay with it as long as I could, If you didn't succeed this time, tomorrow you probably can succeed, Maybe you can't do it today, but you can tomorrow, My ATA Strong Challenge is to break 3 boards, one with the front kick, one with the back elbow, and one with the palm heel strike before my 90th birthday.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Dr. Vanover and distinguished members of our armed forces who are also ATA Masters. Representing the United States Air Force, Chief Master Sergeant Dennis M. Juilliard, retired. Master Instructor, representing the United States Marine Corps, Major Derwin Yee, retired. Senior Master Instructor, representing the United States Air Force, Veteran Staff Sergeant Tish Cole. Senior Master Instructor, representing the United States Navy, Lieutenant Commander William Wacholtz, retired. Senior Master Instructor, representing the United States Army, Colonel Philip J. Wargo, retired. Representing the 8th Air Force 381st Bombardment Group, veteran of World War II, please welcome our second ATA Strong hero, 5th degree black belt, Dr. Harlan Vanover. The last position of the formation is empty. This spot represents the brave men and women who sacrificed their lives for their country and did not return. They are gone, but are never forgotten. And now, please welcome to assist Dr. Vanover in his ATA Strong Challenge, his instructor, Master Nominee Michael Parks. Dr. Vanover will now endeavor to break 3 boards using different techniques. Performing this feat would be a challenge for a person half his age, but Dr. Vanover will prove that being ATA Strong is ageless.
Dr. Harlan Vanover has demonstrated an immense strength that is beyond the ordinary. He is ATA Strong.